Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it's taking me a little while to post. I've been sick, so I apologize for the coffee. I've been drinking some tea, so here I am. This is for Libra, new love, singles reading. Who is coming towards you in love? So we're going to look at what's their energy like, what are their intentions, what's your potential outcome, timing, and guidance or advice, whatever you prefer for that. So let's see what this person, I have my rose quartz crystal with me. Sometimes that helps. I'm going to put that in my lap. So what is this person's energy coming towards Libra? So you can watch this for Libra rising, sun, moon, Venus, North Node, Mercury, Mars, or any planets you may have transiting where you have your Libra placements. So what is this current person's energy? It's also going to be somebody you might be interested in, just talking to, you haven't met them, that kind of thing. So take it as it resonates, right? This is new love, singles. What is their current energy that they're embodying? Ooh. I swear, us air signs, I'm an Aquarius, rising Libra. Well, I mean, I can tell you those darn Scorpios and Capricorns give me the most difficult readings, but us air signs, we always attract the most unique people. So your person's embodying the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So I'm feeling, and so for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm not your traditional tarot reader, right? So if you're watching, if you like traditional tarot spreads, traditional tarot readers, I'm probably not the reader for you, but you can stick around and watch and see if you like it. I don't lay out traditional spreads. I just read the energy off the cards. Sometimes I'll get pictures. I don't hold anything back. I will put timestamps below. I'll tell you what I see, feel, and hear. Sometimes people's guides come through, and some of them are really funny. One of Scorpio's, there was 3 different Scorpio energies I got. That reading took me forever. It took almost 2 hours. Gave them all, and some of their guides came through, and they were absolutely hilarious. I don't hold anything back. This is the readings for you. Sometimes I get little like pictures. Sometimes I get little movies. Some things just appear right in front of me, and like coming attractions, like watching a movie trailer. So I'll tell you what I see. So, and if I get the chills, that's my guides, your guides, my ancestors, your ancestors, your angels, my angels, whatever resonates for you. Source, called source. Confirming what I'm hearing and seeing and feeling is 100% accurate. Libra, this is somebody you already know. And they're nervous to come to you. You already know this person, Libra, for the majority of you. Sometimes I'll even get percentages, even though I'm doing readings, like collective readings. So if none of this resonates for you, it's not your reading. Every reading's not going to be for everybody. But sometimes they'll even give me percentages of like the people I'm reading for, how many of you this may resonate with, which is oddly specific. So with the Five of Wands, they're showing me lots of ice. Well, there's butterflies on the card, but there's a lot of blue and emotion. So this person is holding back because they're scared, and that isn't even what the Five of Wands represents. They're nervous you're gonna say no to them. So they're getting up the courage to come towards you. And over here, they have 2 like and the Seven of Wands one, and they have 2 of their guides, or maybe it's one of your guides and one of their guides. again, I'm covered in the chills, so I know what I'm hearing is correct, is actually telling them it's okay. Because the Seven of Wands can mean like internal or external fighting, but in romance, it can also mean like staking your claim. Like, that's mine. I want Libra. Libra is who I want. So they know they want you. They're very interested in you, Libra. Yeah, I'm covered in the chills. Very interested in you. And all that red, that's sacral chakra. They're very attractive. Well, it's the root chakra, but I'm being told it's the sacral chakra energy that's being charged within this person. So they're very attracted to you. Especially with all these wands sticking upright. I'm just seeing like ace wands. Like there's a lot of attraction towards you, Libra. So they're just kind of nervous about like how you, I feel like it's like a secret admirer. So I don't know if it's a friend of yours, which I thought was weird because I think I opened this up with this could even be somebody you might be friends with or somebody you may know or be talking to. I'm sorry. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm happy I can finally start doing readings for all of you again. But yeah, this could be somebody you work with. Maybe that's why they've been holding back for a little bit, but they're finally getting up the courage to come to you. But I really feel like this is somebody, yeah, the chills again. This is really somebody like in your friend circle, but not a close, I don't feel like this is a close friend. This is like a friend of a friend or somebody, you know, you see at like, when there's like bigger parties and get-togethers. It's like, oh, I'm so happy to see so-and-so. It's nice to see you. We haven't talked for a while. Let's catch up. That kind of energy. Like you enjoy them, but you're not close friends where you two would get together in a smaller group. It's a larger group setting, but you're always happy when you see them. But this person, that's why their energy's like this. They're not conflicted about you in any way. They're nervous about coming towards you. And they're excited to come to you. They're just a little nervous, but they're getting that final oomph. So I'm excited to see the timing on it, actually. So let's see what their intentions are with you, Libra. I always want to make sure I'm holding the cards upright. I intentionally shuffle them all upright, so if something comes out upside down, it's meant to be upside down. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Fated. Destiny is what I hear is in your future. Those are the fixed signs: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. I only call out the major arcana signs because that may be relevant to who you're dealing with or somebody who I just described. You may be like, oh, yeah, that's, you know, Roberto, and he's a Leo. Oh, I'm so excited. I do enjoy it when I see him, that kind of thing. So what is this energy's intentions with Libra? That doesn't tell me much about their intentions. It just tells me, like, the divine is guiding this, like I saw in the Seven of Wands. Knight of Wands. Oh, they're fun and flirtatious. I get they're a stable energy, though. Oh, no, this is the Eight of Wands. This is the Five of Wands and Eight of Wands. So they've been fighting with themselves. So you may have already had communication with this person. Because this is the Seven of Wands. I heard they're claiming Libra. I just heard they just claimed Libra with the Seven of Wands. This is the Eight of Wands. So, yeah, they're fighting with themselves, and their guides are telling them communicate with Libra. So you're going to be hearing from them soon. I'm really excited to see that timing card. I feel like you're going to get it like a text message or like an email. I know that sounds kind of archaic. And remember, we're in Mercury retrograde right now until January 1st, but the retrograde actually goes a little bit longer than that. It can last like till like the 5th or 6th of January, because even when it goes out of retrograde, it still has this like lingering factor. So communication can be more delayed. So they could text you or email you, but communication can still be held up. Just because I feel like this person really feels eager, but the divine may hold them off because of Mercury retrograde. They may hold them off until after that. So there is no miscommunication, covered in the chills. So it'll be interesting to see the timing. I'm really excited about this timing. And look at this. Look how the King of Wands is pointing to the Seven of Wands. And I'm not even looking at the wands. I'm looking at this over here, which is like a guide. And that's the one's taking the fork. Like, yeah, I got my, this is him, this is your person, and their intentions are, I got my eye on Libra, when he's pointing his wand over here, like, hey you, hey Libra. And he's like, yeah, Libra's mine. That's who I want. And that's not even what this Seven of Wands over here represents. But that's exactly what it energetically feels like. Like, oh yeah, Libra's what I want. And I'm hearing, what's that song? Nothing's gonna stop me now. Ooh, baby. It's like from like it's like in the early 80s. You're all that I want. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Four of Wands. Stability. Harmony, balance. I mean, it also means home and marriage. But I think they want the same things you want. They want like a stable commitment. They don't want people in and out, people like they'll speak their truth is what I'm hearing. And they want to have fun. They want to take you out and have fun and show you a good time and show you other sides of them that maybe you don't know. Maybe you only know one side of them. I'm hearing like a bookworm side, but there's all these other sides of them, and they have this really interesting personality. Like some of them play musical instruments. Some of them are incredible dancers. Some of them actually build homes. Some of them are artists. So they want you to see like all sides of them. And they want to enjoy getting to know you and other aspects of you. And I'm covered in the chills. When I get covered in the chills, it's all the way down to my pinky toes. So they want you to see all of them, and they want to understand all of you. And they want to laugh with you. Maybe that's why I was just hearing that song, because I think they want to go dancing and listen to music with you. They want to grow roots with you. That makes sense. The Queen of Pentacles is the most stable of the queens. And she's the queen who has, like, if I was going to be a queen, I'd want to be the Queen of Pentacles. So she's the most grounded, most stable, has the most self-love, knows what she wants. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. I'm just talking about the energy, right? Knows your self-worth, knows your value, knows you don't need anybody else but yourself. So if you love yourself enough, you have everything. And you don't need anybody else. So that's what this person's energies already is like. And they already know what they have to offer. Look how big that offer is. They know what they can bring to you. It's more than what you want, Libra. And again, they're being guided in your direction. I don't know if it's a friend telling them, if it's a guide, if it's spirit, if it's a dream, but someone's telling them. Or if it's even you, Libra. Hey, I had a great time on that first date. I'd be happy to see you again. And they're just like elated. It could even be you. But their intentions are definitely to move in your direction and build solid roots and stability and flirt with you and have fun with you and get to know other aspects of you they don't know. Because they know they only see this like one side of you, and you only see a little side of them. Because I feel like you guys don't really know each other very well. Like you know each other like in passing. So what do they want the outcome to be with you, Libra? I don't know if it's through work, through friends, through families, but that's how you know each other somehow. Excuse me. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is always about making a choice. Oh, the moon. You light them up. I've heard they've already made their choice. And they chose Libra. Nine of Cups. I think they've dreamt of you. So with that Queen of Pentacles that I saw up there, and I said some of them, this won't be every single one, but some of them have had dreams of you. And that's what I'm seeing here with this, like, cup in their visions. Nine of Cups. It's a lot of love. They want to freely give their emotion. So the moon can be, you know, well, I'll pull all the cards and then I'll explain it to you. The moon is, I believe, Pisces, major arcana, but Cancer can embrace it too. And I guess Scorpio, so I guess it's all three, but I guess I equate it more to Pisces and Cancer. Oh, here we go. Last three. Oh, why did I'll take these two because I don't need the third. So we have the Star card, which is Aquarius, major arcana. And Judgment, which is Scorpio and Pluto. So the Four of Wands and the Judgment card can also be viewed as marriage cards. For like long term, you know, in terms of like what tarot means. So they could be a Scorpio, they could be an Aquarius, they could be a Pisces, they could be a Cancer, but you know, and again, they could be those other fixed signs I mentioned, which are also Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. But don't get caught up in the signs. That's not as relevant. This is what they want the outcome to be for you with the connection. So the Two of Pentacles is excuse me, ruled by Jupiter, which means if they don't make a choice, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But I see it more being like in conjunction with the moon. And with the moon, see how this is all lit up? Like that moon lights up the whole city. It's even lighting up the water down here. And the crab's like whole tentacle or claw or whatever. I'm allergic to seafood and shellfish, so I'm sorry I don't know as much about it. But it's like his whole claw can get up there and be seen. And even down here, you can see his reflection in the water. So the moon can represent our fears, our emotions, and our intuition. Look at that. You can even see a star. Like we see Aquarius later here and what they want for the outcome. So I'm seeing with Jupiter, this being the Two of Pentacles, like when you have twos, you always have to make a decision. Which way are you gonna go? Right or left kind of thing. You can't go right and left at the same time. It's humanly impossible, right? You're driving a car, you can't drive into a brick wall, you either have to turn right or left. Every time there's a two, that's a choice. Like Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Pretend you're driving a car, there's a brick wall in front of you, you have to turn right or left. That's really all it means, in essence. But since it's ruled by Jupiter, that means expansion. So it's like growing. But it's also luck and fortune. And I feel like with the outcome with you, they feel lucky. and abundant and fortunate. And you make them grow. And that keeps growing. The way the universe is always infinitely growing. So they're not fearful. Like the way this is all lit up. See how this is all yellow and all lit up and bright? Like the sun? That makes me think of the sun. It's lighting up everything. They don't live in fear. They live in love. They live with their emotions. They express their emotions too, Libra. And knowing what Libra's like, you do better. Not in this, oh no, what do I do? This would not be good for you. You need everything fair and balanced and scaled and decisions made. We know what's going on. You do not do well with everything in chaos. Or I don't know if we're going right or left. Are we going right or left? Are we going right or left? You need to go. We're going right. Then we go left. Then we go straight. And then we turn right. And then we turn right. And then we arrive. That's what Libras need to know. It's just, you do better that way as a sign. So I feel like you light this, you illuminate this person, which allows them to share what they may be fearful of with you and share their feelings with you. So they don't have a choice to make. Because I feel like this is you, Libra. And see how this goes around? It's like they chose their pentacle. They chose Libra. Because Libra makes them happy and lights them up and allows them to be them. That's what it feels like that outcome is. Especially those two being next to each other. I'm sorry. And with the nine, especially with the moon card being next to the nine of cups, it's like you allow them to freely love and be who they are. So they're not afraid to express what their love is. Especially if this is an air sign like an Aquarius, who's really gonna kind of hold back a little bit more than others. They're gonna feel more freely to express their love. They were manifesting you for a long time. That's why they've been so nervous to come towards you. Because with the Star card, you are their wish. You're their dream. And all of this is love. So the water bearer is never represented this way. She's usually like bent over, pouring a jug of water already into water. It's the water bearer for Aquarius means like pouring water out for humanity and mankind. Knowledge is what it means. I'm pouring out knowledge for all of humanity and mankind to spread that everywhere. But instead, and there's a bird here, which always represents the divine as well. But all this, I feel represents two things, actually. I'm getting two different messages. So it's probably specific to two different groups of Libras. Well, I feel like the love is for all of you, but especially with it being next to the Nine of Cups, I feel like the love is for all of you. Like, this love is like what this person wished for so much, for so long. You are their true wish fulfillment. So they just have so much love to pour out for you. And it's just overflowing. It's almost like that Ace of Cups. It's just, and it doesn't stop. They're just going to be able to keep pouring out love for you. And that's something you need, Libra. That'll help you balance your scales. But for some of you, I also get that they help you with your throat chakra. That some of you still need help balancing your throat chakra to feel like you have a voice, like you can speak your truth, and you are worthy of speaking what you need to speak, and that you still sometimes hold back. because you don't want to offend anyone. And you're their wish fulfillment because they still want to be with you. And this person has such a balanced heart chakra that, or throat chakra. I feel like they have a balanced heart chakra because of you. You teach them that. With what we went over with the moon card. I was going to say La Luna, but with the moon card, you help them with a balanced heart chakra. You actually balance out their throat. They balance out your throat chakra. So you're able to speak your truth with authenticity. And I'm hearing justice for all because that's what you're about. And then we come to the Judgment card. So the Judgment card's all about reconciliation. So some of you could be reconciling with someone. So maybe that's why someone's a little apprehensive maybe to move towards you. Maybe this is someone you have been with in the past. It's also, it's ruled by Scorpio and I believe Pluto. I want to make sure I have the right planet for the Judgment card. Because if it's Pluto, then it's what I'm thinking. And if it's Pluto, yeah, it is. It's Pluto and Scorpio. So this is all about rebirth, major transformation. So yeah, this could be renewal, change. This one is, basically it represents, well, you can see it here, right? This supposed to be Archangel Gabriel blowing his trumpet, raising people from the dead. That's what it really means on the Raider White, the traditional tarot card. And you see people coming up from the dead, meaning birth, like rising, phoenix rising from the ashes, literally dying and being reborn, major transformation. So this person could have gone from a major transformation. And that could be why they're a little nervous, because they're surrounded by butterflies, which means the divine and spirit. And within the Eight of Wands, you see all this fighting. Which usually is a card of communication, travel, speaking. So, and I still see these as two guides right here. And this is the energy they're embodying. So I feel like maybe that's why they're hesitant to come towards you. This could be somebody from your past that you were with, but they've gone through some kind of major spiritual transformation that they're in a whole new energy, and you wouldn't even recognize them at this point. And they have a lot of things to say to you and truth to be told is what I'm hearing. That's for a smaller group of you, Libras, not the majority of you. Because I feel like this is still kind of an admirer you barely know. But the Judgment card is not for the faint of heart. Because it is. It's if you've ever been through any kind of transformation in your life, any kind of thing that just you've had to rebuild yourself up from, and you've had to grow from and learn, you change. And it takes a lot of internal strength and growth, and you learn from that. But you are not the same person on the other side. You are completely different. And you learn a lot from it. And you're better from it. So it's major life-changing events that cause these things. It also means contracts, marriage contracts, It could mean divorce contracts. Maybe this person went through a major divorce. Maybe you did, Libra. Which, again, major life-changing events. Both of those, marriage and divorce. It can mean, you know, getting citizenship in a new country. That's a major life-changing event. Having a baby. Buying a house for the first time. That's a major life-changing event. Buying your first car. Graduating from university. That's a major life-changing event. But I don't feel like it's a bad thing. You know, the way I'm saying it, it sounds like it's bad, but it's not. It's something that's like really exciting and really good because it's next to the Star card. And the Star card's underneath the Four of Wands, and the Judgment card is underneath the Queen of Pentacles. So this could also be some kind of like major windfall in money that was unexpected. Like an inheritance, not because of somebody who passed, but some kind of money that was well overdue and now is coming through to you through your ancestral line that shows up unexpectedly through this person and their outcome and their connection with you, because it's a wish fulfillment. Maybe somebody wins the lottery, but it feels more like, yeah, it's because the Queen of Pentacles is money. But it's something like or somebody gives you an unexpected huge bonus at work, or them an unexpected bonus at work, or some kind. It's something that transforms your life. Or maybe together, your connection. I'm hearing together your connection is, oh, this is what's giving me the chills. It's together your connection is what is so transformative. That's what's giving me the chills. It's together. It's you two together. You two together transform each other and become different people together. And I'm covered in the chills. Now, this will resonate with all of you differently, but that's what I'm hearing. Together, you're healing each other from wounds that you both have. Together, you are each other's happiness. Together, you are each other's healing. Together, you are both the phoenix rising from the ashes. You have some kind of spiritual soul tie or soul contract with this person, for the majority of you. For the others of you, it could be those other things I described. But for the majority of you, it's what I just got the chills on. That's what this connection's about. This is a very powerful connection. For those of you that it's the connection that makes you both change and transform together. It's very powerful. Because it was predestined. Oh, I'm covered in the chills. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I have to pause this for a second, Libra, because if I don't, my camera won't allow me to keep recording unless it went back. Sorry about that. Yeah. Wow. I'm still blown away. I'm still covered in the chills. That's beautiful. I think that's my favorite. Okay, so let's get some guidance or advice for Libra and this new energy coming towards them. Okay, and I like one more card, please, Spirit. Please, okay. So we have the Chariot, the Sun, and the Nine of Wands. Like I said, that communication's coming in fast. And The sun, I said you lit them up like the sun with the moon. And the moon and the sun are yin and yang. So those are energies that balance each other out. And the sun is ultimate happiness, ultimate joy, ultimate fulfillment. It's the best card in the deck. I feel like this is going to be like your guidance is saying, especially with the Knight of Wands being at the end, like it's going to start out fast with the Chariot being here. Whoa, that's Cancer's major arcana, and the sun is Leo's major arcana. And you guys are going to be so happy. And I feel like so in love, like you're just going to be basking in each other's bliss. It's the word I heard, bliss. I was going to use something else, but I was told bliss. Dancing the night away. That's what I heard. I'm covered in the chills. But if you're not careful, I'm sorry, my nose is so runny. I'm sorry, Libra. I'm so sorry. I'm trying really hard to get over this cold. But if you're not careful, more for you, Libra. I don't think it's them. It's you. Just breathe through it, Libra, because you'll scare yourself away from this energy. Because on the Nine of Wands, I see this one person down here, like, afraid. And it's really about this person who's on the journey. So I think you just need to breathe through the experience. Unless it's an unhealthy experience, then get out. Don't ever do anything that's unhealthy. Excuse me. Or makes you feel unhealthy or unsafe. Don't do that. I would never advocate for that at all. But if everything is good and smooth and you're happy and everything's fine and it's just your own mind scaring you, just breathe through it, or just tell them, you know, hey, I'm just get a little nervous now and then, but don't bring in your old baggage to scare something away that is meant to be a blessing for you. Because that's what air signs do. I know. I am one. So don't. This is meant to be a journey. That's why the Nine of Wands is here. No one is out to get you. And you don't fall in love overnight. You don't build a strong connection in a relationship in 2 days. It is an experience, and it does take time to get to know someone, to really know someone and know that's somebody you really want to spend a long time with. So it's okay to want to run your own pace and do your own thing. And some energies run faster and some energies run a little slower, and they have to compromise. And if someone doesn't want to compromise, take a moment and think about that. And I heard this really great thing. It was on Allie's Tarot. She's great. If anybody, she's fabulous. But it really worked for me when I was watching one of her readings. She said, you know, if everything's, she described it just this way, and that's why I'm doing it. I think it was for an Aquarius, my reading, and it made so much sense to me. And she's like, if everything's happy, like rainbows, unicorns, beautiful butterflies, all of that, right? If you're dating someone, this is what I feel like your guidance is with this, or advice, right? With this Nine of Wands, because you've got the sun and the Chariot and everything's so beautiful and happy. If everything is great, and it's just like a long pause like that for a while, that's okay. It's if it's not great and it's toxic and it's, like I was saying, and unhealthy, that's when you start to question things and you take a look at it, Libra. But relationships are not always going forward, constantly moving forward, charge, 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 because energies can't sustain that. It's not healthy, actually, to always be, what's the next step? Let's do this. Okay, now we're going to do this. And now what's this next step? Now let's define this part of our relationship. And now let's do this. Now let's go do this. And now let's go do this. If you keep doing that, you can't ever sustain that. So there will be long pauses, and like I said, not every energy is going to be running the same pace at the same time. So if it's very healthy, it's okay to take a long walk in the woods if everything's beautiful and perfect. Enjoy it. Because there will be times when it's not all beautiful and perfect. But if you're still in love with the person, you just work through those hard times. So enjoy it. That's what it feels like your advice is. Definitely. Okay, let's pull some timing. 2 wanted to come out. Huh, how funny is that? Oh my gosh, I kind of love it. When I was talking for so long about the Judgment card and how this is ruled by Scorpio and Pluto, then we get Scorpio's major arcana. Death. La muerte. Love it. So the first timing is the Ace of Wands. And remember I pointed out all those wands? There is going to be a lot of attraction. I'm getting other energy off of this. Sometimes it's hard because it's like I still get other energy off this. Okay, so this person has a lot of attraction for you, but they already have a vision of what they want with you. So I'm getting 2 different timings. For some of you, I'm getting the sense of like you're going to run into this person on New Year's Eve. Like you guys are going to be invited to the same New Year's Eve function or party. And this person's going to have, they're finally going to have the courage to say something or ask you out. Because I see them popping a bottle of champagne. So, and I'm hearing a countdown for New Year's. So, that's going to be, I feel like, for a small group of you Libras, but I mean, take it as it resonates, right? There could be a bigger group than I realize. But I feel like for some of you, it's definitely, I mean, I think that's a small group for me to really say New Year's Eve. I feel like that's a smaller group of you, but I feel like for those of you who run in the same social circle and you end up at the same social events with this energy, but I feel like that was a lot of you, so I don't know. But I'm hearing the countdown for New Year's and people are popping champagne bottles. I mean, that's like in a week and a half. And the guidance has the Chariot, and the Chariot's the fastest moving energy in the entire deck. I told you this person wasn't going to be able to stand it much longer. But it's all in divine timing. So all of you are going to meet all of you are going to connect with your energy at the right time. So some of you, I think it will be New Year's, but I don't think for all of you it is supposed to be New Year's. I think not all this energy is cleaning up stuff. Like each energy, you know what I mean? Like for all of you, you're dealing with other things. I feel like it's spring for some of you. Can we get a better idea on spring, please? March through May. When do roses bloom? When do red roses bloom? Late spring to early autumn. Because it's the red rose that sticks out to me. So late spring to early fall is rose season for red roses. That was what I was really interested in. So it won't be during Scorpio season. That's too late. Oh, that's the UK. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just when do roses bloom. So yeah, I guess it's weird. You know, I noticed on a lot of late spring to early fall. So that would be, so in California, they bloom from March to May. And in Southern California, March to December. No. Roses start to bloom in late May, but they do their best in June. So let's say late May through... So I guess this is March through May. And we'll say this is May through... Let me look at this a little better, because it's really the rose that's telling me. The season on that one. They need 6 to 8 hours of daily sunlight. Oh, how funny with the sun card. So I almost feel like this is going to be really applicable to people in the Southern Hemisphere. Okay, let me get this right for all of you, because I'm not going to get it wrong, because they were pointing out that red rose to me, just like they pointed out. So I got the timing over here on this champagne bottle, and then I got the timing off this. They told me to ignore the darkness over here. This was not relevant. Because, you know, spirit only works with seasons because we rotate around the sun. So it's really, and sometimes they'll give me, you know, like zodiac time frames or lunar cycles, like the next full moon, you know, crescent moon, sometimes like that. But that's how, that's the best way to get it. I don't like just saying 3 weeks from now or 2 weeks from now, unless they're literally, I can hear people popping champagne bottles and counting down for New Year's, because I could hear the whole party. That tells me something different. Okay, I'll just click on this one. Oh my gosh. Let me pause this. So I have your answer about when roses bloom. It depends on your climate. Southern Hemisphere, just flip it for the months that are applicable for you. In warmer weather, in this Northern Hemisphere, they can bloom, like if you're like in California or Texas, they can start as early as April and bloom to late October. But in colder weather, like if you're in New York, Ohio, Oregon, where it's colder, they don't start till late May, and then they stop blooming like the first week of October. So ironically, it does kind of fall in Scorpio season, thus the red rose. So I guess you can say Aries season through potentially Scorpio season, if you want to go that far, if that makes it easier for everyone. You can also say New Year's Eve and March through May, or Aries through Scorpio season. So some of you could meet somebody in a week and a half, or all the way in through Scorpio season, if that helps. I was determined to try to get you the most specific answer as possible. So thank you, Libra. I hope this helps. Hopes it resonates. I'll put timing stamps in there. You guys can feel free to jump around. Let me know if you like this reading. If not, what else you'd like to know, and what you would like me to do for you in the new year. Again, I had a winner for the new love reading, or if you don't want for a love reading, Alyssa, if you're Libra, I'll still do your reading for you, or a general psychic reading. If you are Libra and watching this, I've tried contacting you several times and I haven't heard from you, so I will still do your free private reading for you. I've told Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, and none of them have claimed it. So the first person who emails me, who subscribes to the channel and wants either a free general psychic reading or a free private personal love reading where I get very specific, they usually end up to be 1 to 2 hours long, and I will answer the questions that you want. You can just email me. My email is always in the description box below. The first person who subscribes to the channel and emails me, I am happy to do that for you, because I want to be able to give away the free reading. I think it's nice to do things for people. And these readings, everyone I've done a reading for, people who've paid for them and people who've won them, we're all very surprised by how specific I could be. I could even describe people to them in detail. So you will have a very detailed reading, I promise. I'll talk to you soon. Have a beautiful, happy new year if I don't do a Libra reading before then. Enjoy your evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.